Every viral food trend has a face behind it, but every lasting food trend has a story behind it. And once you understand this story I'm about to tell you, and that it started with a craving, you'll never see chocolate or pistachio the same way again. Hello, and welcome back to Aromatic Adventures by PJ. I'm PJ, and together we will explore the hidden histories of fragrance and discover how scent shapes the way we live, love, and design the spaces we call home. Here's a name to know: Sarah Hamuda. Sarah wasn't some TikTok influencer trying to go viral. In 2021, Sarah was an expectant mother. And like many expectant mothers, she had a craving, a very specific craving. She wanted something sweet, but not too sweet. She wanted something that was chocolatey, but elevated. When I was pregnant, I wanted sardines and lemonade, but that's another story. Sarah decided that she would make this thing that she was craving because she couldn't find it anywhere. So she went to her kitchen and she started mixing. Sarah began experimenting in her kitchen, and she looked to her Egyptian heritage to get some inspiration. So she was inspired by kanafe, which is a traditional Middle Eastern recipe. It's shredded phyllo pastry, cheese, and pistachio. She wasn't trying to sell to anybody or market anything. She just had to satisfy that growing baby. And what Sarah came out with was something that was crispy, warm, nostalgic, and she gave it a witty name. Can't get kanafa of it. What Sarah did was something really powerful. She took her cultural memory and made it into a modern indulgence, otherwise known as Dubai chocolate. And that year, Sarah officially launched Fixed Dessert Chocolatier in Dubai. And with it, she wasn't just selling dessert, she was storytelling through flavor. Each bar has a name that is a hint at Middle Eastern tradition, but also a bit playful, with names like Baklawa to the future, Mind Your Own Biscoff, and Seriously Choosy. The packaging was bold, the bars were sleek, everything was intentional. And Sarah wasn't just selling chocolate, she was selling the experience. And then came the moment that really changed everything. Ukrainian influencer Maria Vehera made a video of herself on TikTok trying out the Can't Get Kanafa of It bar, and it was pure sensory drama. The snap of the chocolate, the pull of the pistachio ooze spilling out. I mean, it racked up over 100 million views, and just like that, this local chocolatier suddenly became a global phenomenon. Drops sold out in minutes. Fans lined up wherever this chocolate was sold. Social media had lots of positive reactions. And it all started out as a pregnancy craving, and it became a global sensation. Here's where Sarah really stood out. The chocolate wasn't just the chocolate, it was an event. It was not about diluting the brand. She was very transparent. When people started questioning why are these bars $30 a pop, well, she took people behind the scenes and showed them the process. She was very forthcoming and she made the whole thing an experience as well as a cultural reference. Sarah certainly didn't discover the pistachio or invent kanafa. She just took her cultural references as she knew them and translated it to a broader audience. She made the whole thing an experience around food and culture, and made it accessible to the masses. So let's talk about the scent of pistachio. It's a glorious scent. It's described as nutty, sometimes green, sometimes dry, but overall, it's a scent that really elevates a fragrance. And it's been popular for a while, but it's really taken off in the last 3 years or so. Um, and typically it was blended with florals like orange blossom or heliotrope, or taken in the sweet gourmand route with really sweet notes like marshmallow or sugar. But with the popularity of Dubai chocolate, perfumers have taken note, and they've decided that they would take the notes of pistachio and make it a more elevated gourmand, more sophisticated gourmand. I am no different than anybody else that likes Dubai chocolate. I love it for many different reasons. It's again the taste, it's again the cultural aspect of it. It satisfies so many different textures, the smooth chocolate, creamy chocolate, the gooey pistachio, the crunch of the kanafa. It's just a sensory experience and it's amazing. And I want to smell like it. And I want my house to smell like it. And perfumers have recognized that. And there have been a few fragrances over the last few months that are Dubai chocolate inspired. One is by Armaf, and it's called Odyssey Dubai Chocolate. It's very spicy, very sweet, with the addition of cardamom and praline. There's Viva More Dubai Chocolate, which Viva More is an awesome brand. Excuse me. And that one is more chocolate and vanilla forward with a dash of bergamot. And if you're curious to learn more about bergamot, please check out my video from a couple months ago all about bergamot. And then there's another scent by Ahmed Al Maghribi, and it's called Dubai Chocolate, just like the other two. And they're not hiding their inspiration at all, these perfumers, are they? This one was a sweetness overload. It had a lot of cream and caramel in it. And unfortunately, in home fragrances, I have not noticed anything that is Dubai chocolate. So I have a lot of wax, I have a lot of warmers. I would improvise on my own. And I took out two chocolatey scents that I own. One is chocolate with hazelnut and cookie dough. The other one is chocolate with a touch of coffee. And I think there might be, what else is in there? Coconut? I'm not sure. But I use those as a base. I also have two pistachio wax bars. One is pistachio ice cream, which is pistachio, coconut, and milk. And then the other one is pistachio with more of a woodsy feel behind it. It's pistachio, almond, and cedar. The cedar is very subtle, barely even pick it up. So I started with the chocolate scent that is more coffee based. I took that, put 2 cubes of that in one warmer with 1 cube of the pistachio ice cream. And in another warmer, I took the chocolate coffee scent, 2 cubes, and put 1 cube of the pistachio woodsy scent in another warmer. Both combinations were excellent. You really got the feel of Dubai chocolate. I felt like I was in the kitchen at Fix Chocolatier. Um, I felt like I was in maybe a home of somebody who in Turkey who was making kanafa. It was really realistic. And I thought I would like the ice cream blend a lot more, but I actually liked the woodsy blend more. I think maybe it was the addition of the almond that brought out the nuttiness. I'm not sure, but they were excellent. The next day, I tried the same pistachio scent, same ratio, 1 pistachio cube to 2 of the chocolate scent. And this time I used the chocolate hazelnut wax. That one did not quite work out the way I anticipated. I mean, it was fine. It was nice. It was delicious, but the chocolate was more overpowering in this wax in both combinations. It just overpowered the pistachio, and I didn't get quite the effect I wanted. So I really think that the chocolate coffee scent complemented the other two pistachios really well. It's a combination I'm going to be going to over and over again because, as I said, I'm a big Dubai chocolate fan. Sarah Hamuda proves that you can start a great brand not just off of a trend. She didn't just create a viral chocolate bar. She created a brand, a lasting brand that leaned into her culture, her courage, and her craving. I was inspired by Sarah's story, and I hope you were too. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.